here. We are here. We are here. We are here. From Horton, here's a who. We are here. We are here. We are here. We're alive. Yeah. We are live. We did it. We almost didn't make it. But we did it. We did it. So, full steam ahead. Had an amazing week. Lots to talk about. And also lots to drink about. But what's important is that we're here now with you. So isn't that lovely? Yes, very, very lovely. Olivia is patiently waiting for me to take the lid off. You ready? Are you ready to dig in? Yeah, let's do it. The Lemonade Live has officially begun. She's been waiting for this. Now, she does get her lemonade, but she's the most enthusiastic when she's live. I think she knows. I think she knows for sure. She has to know. Olivia, you are so cute. Do you know that? You know how cute you are. So, everybody, it's Friday night. I'm gonna raise a beer. I already opened this one, but I have an unopened one because this one is about half. So I figured a beer and a half tonight, if I can make it through. It is 11:15 where I'm at night. But for as long as Olivia's happy, I'll be happy. So here goes nothing, right? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it right. We're doing it right. And we're starting off with the usual, you know, the beer and the lemonade. I don't know why, but this feels like it's angled off or something. Like a little different than it usually does. Like by a hair, you know? It's kind of driving me nuts. And I'm not even OCD, but it's really annoying me. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's better now. Yeah, it's better. Olivia, you gotta see your friends. Hey, how are you there? Jack Cassidy? Hall? Well, thank you so much. How are you guys doing? This is Olivia. She always likes to look at her little skeleton friend, and that is Joe. Awesome. Well, it's good to see everybody. Sorry I'm on so late, but we're trying to keep each other company, right? Olivia had a very big week, as did I, and so we figured we would just decompress a little later than usual. You happy? Are you happy to go live? Yeah. Well, she's technically bobbing for apples, and if you like and subscribe, you'll be able to go to my channel as well and see our shorts. I've recently posted some in the last few days, and there's one of her just bobbing for apples. Hi, Fritz. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so they do eat fruit. Ducks do eat fruit and vegetables, but there's no veggies in this one. We have her lemonade, which is just cut up lemon with seed. And she's got red grapes, both seeded and unseeded. And then she's got blueberries and apples. Today's your birthday and everyone forgot. Happy birthday, Shay. And cheers to you, my friend. I hope you had an amazing day and you made the most of it. Because that's what's important. You don't need to have other people. Sometimes it's good to just be alone. But it's nice to see you here. Hey, April. How are you tonight? So I'm Megan. This is Olivia Gray. And this is our new channel. And that's Joe. I think he's a keeper. He's still set up from Halloween, but I gave him some clothes so he's not buck-ass naked no more. And now he's got, he's got a seat. He's got, like, the best seat in the house, if you ask me. But anyway, we try to go live every other night. Try to. This week we were very, very busy. We had a really big thing that happened. Everything's great. Are you enjoying that lemonade, Olivia? What do you like most about it? Do you like that you go eyeballs deep? Yeah, there you go. Go for it. You know, the trick is you put fruit in there that she really likes that sinks to the bottom, and then she really just digs for it. And sometimes she'll make it swirly twirly, and it'll have like a little vortex going on. There's a little one right now, just a little one. But she likes to blow bubbles through her nares, and it's super cute and funny to watch. Yeah, I'm telling people about how you eat your lemons and how you make your lemonade. You have to share. You have to share. Yeah. Do you want to share? Or yes or no? Would you like to share your lemonade? No? Okay, that's fine. April, do I like chickens? I love chickens. Actually, a fun fact about chickens for me is that I've always wanted to have a house chicken. Since a very young age, I had family friends of mine growing up in my church that had a pet house chicken named Bessie. And she was the best chicken ever. She would peck on their back porch glass from the inside, asking to go out whenever she needed to lay an egg. She kind of lived like half inside, half out. So she would be like kind of like a dog, like giving them signals that, hey, I want to go out, lay my egg in the bush, and then come back in. And on the colder months, they would have her inside. And they created like a perch for above the toilet. So then she would just perch there at night. And then they would just have to flush the toilet every morning. Anyway, but I love chickens. I love all birds. Well, hello, Sandhill. Very good morning. Yeah, it's actually evening where I'm at, but it's nice to see you regardless of the time difference. You're actually in the future, right? Hey, Jamie, how are you tonight? Excuse me. You know, this weather's insane. Up here in the DC area. So, Jamie, you're familiar with my timestamps. I try to go live. You're kind of new as well, but this week was very busy for us. But we're going live tonight much later than anticipated. And I apologize for that if y'all have been checking. But I try to post something too in between. And, you know, I've just been so caught up with work and everything going on that I figured the element of surprise is probably best at this point. You're in India. Oh, very nice. Nice to see you. I've never been to India, But you stay safe out there. There's a lot of crazy drivers from what I hear. Hey, Paul. How are you? Welcome to the chat. This is Olivia Gray. She wants to do cheers. Are we ready? Okay. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. One more time for good luck. Yeah, cheers. I'm not feeling my best. I've been having some sinus pressure headaches off and on all week, and it's been hitting me at night, and I get super tired. So a little weak-minded, and I want to be on my best, you know, for you guys. I want to be able to answer the questions that you might have about her and our situation, given the fact that she is a house duck, and you're probably wondering, what the heck, like, how and why am I even here? So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're just here because you are a part of our seed audience. And for that, welcome. Feel free to like and subscribe and come back for more because we do go live a few times a week. We do not have a set schedule. I just try to do it when I can. I will probably always go live Friday night, but not this late. I try to go live a little earlier. Well, thank you, April. That's so nice of you. I appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, like I said, we're new. So, you know, we're new here on YouTube. And we don't have a following because, frankly, I'm a little afraid to have a following. Always have been. But I figured we would put ourselves out here every couple lives a week and hang out. You guys get to know her, get to know me if you choose to. And yeah, we just kind of we could just hang out, get to know one another, make friends. Cause why not, right? Someone you know. Oh my goodness, a live duck. Yes. Yes. That is Olivia Gray. She loves making new friends. Well, thank you, April. And I would say likewise, but I can't see your face. But just to, you know, as a compliment, we do appreciate that. Olivia has the easiest job on the planet. She don't have to worry about hair or anything. Even with her feathers, she's always ready to go. Say, sometimes I'm a little raggedy in my mind. Just a little bit. And I don't want to go live without my lemonade. The double tapping. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, God loves you too. God loves all of us, right? No matter how much it may pain him. For some of us. Some people are not easy to love, but that's where God comes in and takes over. But yeah, I have like, you know, an interesting background here. It's kind of winding down from Halloween. You know, I've got Joe here holding the candle, and I never thought to do that yet. And I thought that was like pretty unique and cute. And then in his other hand, he's holding a silk rose. You need to go to bed? Well, good night, April. It's very nice to see you. Thank you again for subscribing. Yeah, I figured it's probably going to be a little low-key night. People are going to come and go. They're going to see us and be like, what in the world is this? And then say hi or not. I continue to have lurkers, and that's fine. Not everybody is required to chat. But those of us who do chat, I appreciate you even more. And don't be shy, little lurkers up there. Don't be shy to come in and say hello. Everyone's welcome. Even the rats. You know who you are. Don't tempt me with a good time now. I'm sure you're here to kind of figure out what's going on anyway. Now, I don't have much of an audience right now. I don't need one in order to do this because of the replay and all of that. But I have my speech here. I wrote it on my phone and then I had to revise it and work on it and memorize it as best as I could. But I wanted to go ahead and explain what this was for. We have transitioned this channel completely now to a call to action. Okay? So what does that mean exactly? All right. Well, Olivia has had a call to action, as have I. She is now officially basically a martyr for ducks. She's speaking for all ducks, and that includes against Fagua. So we presented a speech to the Massachusetts State House. There was a committee there, and we're still awaiting the approval or the denial for banning Fagua for this whole state of Massachusetts. And then we got called to action in D.C. to speak in front of 12 council members. And that was this past Wednesday. And that went very well. It was our second speech against Fagua. And we had about 28 speakers, and I was one of them selected. And at the end of my speech, they approved our proposal. So that means that we now have an approval for a ballot initiative in the District of Columbia. So congratulations, Olivia Gray. We're making waves. Aren't we? Yes, we are. Hey, Kimberly. How are you tonight? So anyway, regarding that speech from Wednesday, you guys are going to get my speech on video, actually, when I'm working on a video for the Massachusetts thing. As soon as that proposal is met, then with a decision, then I will be posting the video that I've put together. But I wanted to read my speech. It's only about, like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes long. So I figured I would read it, and Olivia would provide commentary as well as ASMR lemonade. Well, hey, Rafa. Hi from Costa Rica. Duck's so cute. Well, thank you so much. I'm about to read my speech. That sounds boring if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's something that's important to me, and I just want to share it. I felt called to share it in this case. And there's some important things that are happening, and it's a little bit of an announcement as well as logistics, facts, that kind of thing. So feel free to like and subscribe. Check out our shorts. We have a lot of short form content. Can I say anything in Spanish? A little bit, but I am Cajun French primarily, and I also speak English, so I know the basics for Spanish, like hola, fiesta, adios. I don't know much else. I took 1 year of Spanish, and I scratched that, and I did the rest in French. And, yeah, so. Are we? Well, thank you. It's not really a try. I was just giving you examples of, Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this, and I'm gonna put this on Olivia while I read it. Okay? Are we ready, Olivia? Are we ready for me to read the speech again? Yes or no? Why do you always buffer when I ask you a question? Hey, Supo, how are you tonight? Yeah, Fiesta is important. Party time. Okay, I'm just gonna get started. It's not gonna take me long, and I just want it on here. I'm doing good. I'm about to read my speech from Wednesday. This was given in front of 12 DC council members, and we got the ballot initiative approved. So it's amazing. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? All right, let's do this, Olivia. Yeah. Good morning, and thank you all for having me testify today. I'm here today with my therapy duck, Olivia Gray, as you can see here. She is 3 years old, and although she is not a DC resident, we take pride in living in Maryland. We enjoy having the opportunity to speak and meet with you today regarding her dear duck friends that continue being force-fed and treated poorly in awful living conditions through the process of FAGWA. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that today's hearing is about determining whether this proposed measure is a proper subject for a ballot initiative under district law. I believe it clearly meets those requirements. This measure does not amend or conflict with the DC Home Rule Charter. It does not appropriate funds, and it does not authorize any form of discrimination. It simply seeks to prohibit the sale of force-fed products in the district, an act that falls well within the voters' legislative authority to protect animals and ensure humane standards in commerce. Olivia Gray considers herself an advocate for these friends of hers and continues to make waves here in Washington, D.C., one of which is becoming a known duck friend directly to Mayor Bowser's office here in the district. Olivia Gray also has plans to meet with Senator Kennedy to join his fight against the campaign from Wildlife and Fisheries to kill the spotted owl. Though a predator towards her in the animal kingdom world, Olivia Gray and I are still speaking for the animals that deserve a better chance at stability and survival. This goes hand in hand with all animals in the animal kingdom. That being said, Olivia Gray has also joined Pro Animal DC, also Pro Animal Future. Though it has just been a few short months since we've joined, she is making quite the impact by joining these wonderful people at Pro Animal, and we are happy to be a part of it. Please consider meeting our demands for this pivotal moment. End scene. Anyway, that was that. We were the last ones to speak out of 28 people, and it went super well. And they got to see and hear Olivia, which is always great for people who, really need to focus up and understand. But yeah, I appreciate you sticking around for the read. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be dynamically challenged here. Isn't it, Olivia? Are we having fun? Are we having fun making friends? And are we having fun in our lemonade? Yeah. Well, we're not saying goodnight yet. We're just doing a close-up. Yeah, we're just doing a close-up, that's all. Mm-hmm. Are you reading the chat? She's still learning how to read. Mm-hmm. It's hard to learn how to read, isn't it? We don't really do hooked-on phonics for ducks. Yeah. Well, what do you think? Did you like my speech? Yeah. She's like, I've already heard it. I've already heard it. Wow. It's such a calm night. For a Friday night. It's so calm. So quiet and calm. Mm-hmm. Olivia, people are going to think that you're like not even real because you're barely moving. There you go. Give us some movement. Yeah. Say hello to your friends. Everybody loves you so much. Hey, Jake. That duck is getting ready for a boiled bath. No. How could you say such a thing? She's so cute. She gonna peck you. She gonna peck you. Peck Jake. Yeah. Say, be nice to me, Jake. Be nice to me. I'm your friend. I'm not food. Mm-hmm. I don't know why everybody thinks ducks are edible, because they really aren't. They make better friends than they do food. And I'm not biased, okay? Simply because she's in my life. But she's a friend, right? Here, Olivia. They need a close-up. They need to get to know you. You're getting some trolls in the chat, okay? Let's say hi. Be polite. Be polite, please, and say hi to your friends. Even the trolls are friends. They live under a bridge. They don't know any better. They get very limited contact with people, places, and things. And they need to be told it's okay. Yeah. Okay? Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that's for your intent, but she ain't the edible kind. She domestic, but she's not the edible kind. She a friend. Mm-hmm. And she has an established name, and she's known in this community. Mm-hmm. She goes on the streets of D.C., and she does protests against cage-free rights. Yep, you're protesting for cage-free rights. And what else? You're against foie because duck is not delicacy, right? Being force-fed is not the way to live. Huh. That's right. All right, Jake, you're earning yourself a boot if you keep it up. I was being polite to you before, and Olivia's certainly being polite to you. But I will say, that's not very friendly. And we'd like to make friends. Oh my God. It really just depends on my mood at this point. Because right now, I have no moderator in the chat, and they're testing me. Uh-huh. But you're safe. You're not going to get eaten. He's just messing around. I would never let you get eaten. Yeah. Never. And I don't know what it is about chat rooms, but people love to joke about eating things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they joke about eating each other because they'll have like names like that are associated with food items, right? Yep. And sometimes it's just one of those things. Yeah. Well, this is the yes or no segment of the chat where she does yes or no questions. So you guys are welcome to ask her anything that's yes or no. Olivia, you're so funny. Yeah. Are you happy we went live even though it's late? Yeah, I got home late tonight too, huh? I had to run some errands after work. Yep. But as long as you're happy, it's fine. That's all that matters, right? Nobody's asking you anything, so I'm going to ask you questions. What was your favorite thing about this week? What was your favorite day? I would say it was probably Wednesday, because you really made an effort there. Shake that thing. Shake that thing. Yeah, good job. You're doing so good. Yes, so good shaking that thing. Yeah. Yep. So I really kind of only wanted to go live for a little bit. I wanted to read my speech, and I wanted to just say hello and see how everybody's doing. But for the most part, everybody's good, which is amazing. And I think it's too late for my regulars. Everyone's asleep. Hey, William. How are you? Hey, Fred. Oh, Lord. You coming in here saying, oh, Lord? You saying a prayer? What's going on? I appreciate you guys chatting. I know I got some lurkers up in here, too. It always kind of makes me wonder. All the lurkers. Yeah, TikTok. I don't do TikTok, so I can imagine. It sounds like a pretty interesting, boring place. You love ducks? Well, you're in the right place then. I love ducks and all birds. So you come to YouTube. Well, welcome. You are part of my seed audience, and we appreciate you. You're surprised to see one here? Well, why is that, Fred? Why are you surprised? Olivia's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's like one of those things, you know? It's one of those things where you are just going to go away, John, because you still ain't learned. John is a regular here, so he's timed out. Nobody will see what he said, and I'm not going to give him the opportunity anymore. You're in Japan. Okay. I am American. Can you tell by my accent? Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, and it is 11:44 p.m. on November 7th. We try to go live a couple times a week, every other day or so. This week was very busy and hectic. But we would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed so you can come back for more. Plus, I've got some short form content and videos and stuff that you can go watch. So, no. Well, hello, Steve. Welcome. No, William. No babies. She is not really duck oriented. She likes people. She likes hanging where the people are. She's very elite like that. Very bougie. I think she would make a good parent, of course. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have baby ducks and raising them and taking care of them and training them. Olivia, that's a private part. We've had conversations about that before, ma'am. Sorry y'all had to see that. She keeps thinking that this is only ducks, and it's not. You just turned 10? Well, welcome to the double digits. Do I speak duck? I understand duck. I try to translate what she's thinking as best as I can, but, you know, I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate. It has not been analyzed. I think I do a pretty good job of it so far. She's 3 years old, so she's been in my life for quite some time. And we incubated, so she's imprinted to me. Well, happy belated, William. Welcome to the double digits. I remember turning 10. I think I remember most of my birthdays, like, from 10 and under, like, probably like 3 or 4 years old and up. Well, thank you, Fred. Yeah, we've come a long way in a short period of time. I don't know if you recognize this painting or not, but it's from an American TV show called Parks and Recreation. And it was on air for many years on NBC. And it's from the episode called Jerry's Painting. You can look it up on YouTube, Jerry's Painting, Parks and Recreation, and you'll see the clip of it. It's funny. Anyway, it's one of my favorite TV shows of all. And, you know, I have a control panel behind it, and I needed to do something, and I added some LED lights, and we did some really awesome Halloween decorations. So this is Joe. He is probably a permanent resident at this point. I gave him some clothes because he was naked as a jaybird. And it just felt a little bit, you know, not family friendly. Even though he's a faux skeleton, not genuine. The label even said it. But anyway, I had him for Halloween specifically. And then I realized, you know what? I like him a lot. So I gave him this special little t-shirt. Let's see here. He had this special little jack-o'-lantern t-shirt on for Halloween. And that was really cute for him to wear. And so I ordered a little sweatsuit for him. And because he only had a t-shirt on, he was nicknamed Commando Joe. He didn't have any pants, but I gave him some pants, and now he's just Joe. And he's holding his little LED candle in one hand and a silk rose in the other. Because you cannot be a skeleton without holding a light and a rose. And his mouth opens. It's kind of creepy because, like, I'll close it and it just slowly goes down. And it looks like he's smiling right now. Yeah, I do like to have fun. I like to make new friends and I like to talk whenever people will listen, which is rare because of this color hair. Sometimes I feel like I'm lost in space, but that's all right, you know? Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. I try. And, you know, Olivia makes me pretty happy, too. And, of course, making new friends is always great. Well, thank you. I have a question for you guys. I just finished my half beer. We're 39 minutes in. Should I open another one? Or just sit here without for another 20 minutes? Because I like to go live for an hour. And usually I use the beer as my timeline. You know what? It's Friday night. Let's do it. In a cold world, you seem like a nice person. Well, thank you. You know, everybody has their moments, and I definitely have mine, where I'm not nice or I seem insincere. But I will say that I enjoy it. I enjoy being here. I enjoy the content I'm creating. I'm having fun. We kind of had like a rough start. Just because it's a little bit complicated. Things are never easy in any niche online. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and stay nice. Alright, are we ready for this sound? Oop. I did it. We did it, Olivia. Okay. Ready? Cheers. Yeah, cheers again. Good job. Yeah, is this your favorite as well? Angry Orchard? Just a regular crisp apple. Can't go wrong with that. It tastes like spiked apple juice or like carbonated apple juice. I love it. My sister-in-law got me started with this on draft because she used to be a bartender. She might still be a bartender. I don't really know. I don't know about her. Quite frankly, I don't know anything going on with her. But back in the day, she got me started because I don't like the taste of beer. So, oh, that's your beer. Give it back. Well, here you go. Have a taste. Have a taste. Don't drip anything out. All right. It's kind of expensive here in America now. How was that sip? Was it good? Was it fresh? Yeah. So we tend to be a little competitive here in America with different things, and I don't know, I feel like there's enough internet to go around for everybody, but some people are a little bit are a little weird, you know, with me being on here with her. You don't drink alcohol? Yeah. It's all right. I mean, you didn't technically drink it, unless you did, which I'd like to know how. Yeah, Olivia's having her alcohol-free lemonade. So, Fred, are you Japanese or are you from another country in Japan? I know there's always like a little bit of a delay, so it's a little awkward to just sit here and be like waiting for someone to respond. Oh, you're from New York City, but you live in Japan. Well, very nice. We were just in New York City, actually. We did a couple of short-form content videos about that. We met up with Trilogy Media from YouTube. We did a little collab and a little shout-out video. And they're going to be posting stuff as well when they're ready on their end. They have so much going on right now. I don't even know how they do it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we went up to Boston first, Massachusetts, and then we went to New York City on our way back. And we live in the DMV area by DC. Olivia has a call to action, so we do a lot of traveling anyway together. Sometimes I don't promote it or really say what it's about, but when I'm busy, that's kind of how you know it's like implied if I'm not online. It's because I'm busy, doing things, going places, doing stuff. Gotta keep things going, because if you don't, yes, that's Olivia. Olivia Gray. Olivia Gray the duck. She don't know she a duck. She thinks she a human. Olivia, can you shake that thing, please? For Fred, can you shake that thing? Really? You're not gonna shake that butt? There you go. Thank you. Oh, you want to do cheers again? Yeah, cheers. Shake, shake that butt. Shake that butt, shake that butt. Yeah, she's not a duck. She a person. Everyone who meets her in person too, like, says she's a person. So yeah, anyway, you can see content. We went last year to go support and cheer on the marathon runners in New York City. And that was like just a year ago now. And I have a short up on that. And we've been in New York. I've been in New York quite a few times, but with Olivia only twice now. And I think we're going to go again the weekend of the weekend of Thanksgiving. We are going to Portland, Maine. And she's going to come with. Because we've also been called to action to Portland, Maine. That was just announced as well. Where do I live? I live in Maryland, in the D.C. area. So I'm about 4.5 hours from New York, the city skyline. Well, hey there, Marge. How are you tonight? Sweet cheeks. It's been a hot minute. Well, thank you so much, Fred. I appreciate you. Olivia, do you want to come closer? Yeah. Marge wants to see you. Come on. Hey, don't be shy. Oh my gosh. She is something else, y'all. I'm telling you. She thinks whenever I go and get her that it's time to get off the couch. Like the live stream is ending. Yeah, I try to be. I try to be down to earth. There's a lot of time. Olivia, you need to melt. Can you melt, please? Melt. Melt all the way. Thank you. That's better. They want to see you. No, I'm not ending. She thought I was ending it. I just opened up a new beer, so I'm good. Okay, you're getting too feisty. I know you're excited. You haven't seen Marge in a long time. Really? Okay, fine. Your wish is my command. You're insane. But I love you anyway. Here, give it cheers. Yeah. Well, thank you, Fred. Yeah, I'm glad you caught us too, because, I'll tell you, it's hit or miss, and it's late right now. But for you, it's not so late. And you know, by you coming in here, you're awfully brave. So I appreciate you for being here and talking. You know, set a tone for the others. Everyone's welcome in here. I mean, what am I going to do about it? You know? It's like, as long as everyone's respectful and stuff, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm not ending the chat or anything. Marge says you're beautiful. Say thank you. Yeah, she does want a drink. Cheers. You have a drink right here. That's your drinky. Mm-hmm. Would you rather me bring the camera to you? Yeah? Is that what you want? Yes or no? Let's see what she says. Do you want me to bring the phone to you? The chat? You wanna give him a punch? Yes? Okay. All right. Let's see, Olivia. Let's do it. Close up. Give him a little kissy. Give Marge a kiss. Say it's been too long, Marge. Auntie Marge. So I've been bobbing for apples and lemonade. Yes, Fred loves you too. He's all the way in Japan. Did you know he's from New York City? Yeah, and he knows that we were just in New York City. Yep, you made friends with Trilogy Media. Mm-hmm. Yep. You really love Art Kulik. Nice to see you guys enjoying. Yeah, we're taking it all in. I mean, come on. Like, what else? What else am I gonna do? It's Friday night. It's late at night, and I'm like, should I really go on? Should I or should I not? Should I just, I don't know, just embrace it. We had such a busy freaking week. Like, no lies, for real, no lies. But it's nice to be here to decompress. I typically go live for only an hour, as you probably know. But, for the amount of time it takes me to drink one beer, because I kind of like nurse it or whatever. If I'm drinking a beer, or sometimes I'll do a refill on coffee, and I'll take a little break and come back. But, you know, I figure it's Friday night. You know, I got nowhere to be tomorrow other than, you know, it's raining and stuff. So there's some things I got to work on at the house. But anyway, I'm stopping by my storage unit tomorrow, and I'm trying to get some stuff out of there. I got a little bit more things that I got to sort through and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. And I've been putting it off. It's not like garbage or anything. It's just stuff that I'm like, what do I do with this? Do I need to have like 14 bags of, it's not actually 14, but it feels like it. 14 bags of like Christmas decorations? Or is it healthy to just have 2? And I'm not even a hoarder, but, you know, it's fine. I'll tell you, that move that I went through over the summer was a hellish nightmare, and I felt like it was never going to end. And that was a lot of the contributing facts of the stress. Because moving sucks, as we all know. But we have since adapted. And we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing real good. Your background looks awesome. Where are you? Thank you so much. I'm actually in a corner of my house. I've got some soundproofing done. And I stream at night, so my macaw isn't screaming the entire time. She goes to sleep at night. So I go live once she goes to sleep. I try to. She's been a little bit of a pain, you know. Oh, yeah? Yeah, she's a blue and gold macaw, and I will bring her out on the stream one day. If I ever go live before 9 p.m., before her bedtime, then I'll certainly bring her in here, and you guys can meet her. Hey! Hey, Duck My, how are you? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Mia is young. She's very free-spirited, and she's just a little bit of a jerk. But she can't help it, you know, like her needs have to be met. And it's like a requirement with a macaw, as you know. So it's tough. It's really tough because technically she's not my bird. She is my husband's bird. And, you know, just interesting, you know, because I have her in some of my content, but I haven't put everything up. I posted like a little thing, a little short, I think, of her flying to me. But where am I from? I am in the Washington, D.C. area in America. I live in a state called Maryland. And you're in Vietnam. That's very nice. Welcome to the chat. I'm Megan, and this is Olivia Gray. Please feel free to like and subscribe so you can come back for more. We're going to go live tomorrow evening. And that should be fun because it'll be earlier in the evening. But yeah. How are things going with you, Marge? You doing okay? It's been a hot minute since you and I talked. Try to reach out to you every once in a while, but I don't want to like bombard you. But yeah, Olivia and I are doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're hanging in there. On Wednesday, we had a very important, speech, and we delivered very well. We actually got approved for the ballot initiative. I presented my speech in front of 12 DC council members, and the next step is to get 300,000 registered voters in DC to agree to the initiative, and then we present that, and it's probably going to be like in March. So you're sorry, I've been working too much, going through a lot. You don't have to apologize for going through a lot. We all go through trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? And I don't know what Hugh is up to, but he should be going live. I mean, quite honestly, I don't see why he's not going live. But I'm also not checking out his channel. Quite frankly, I don't see why he would retire. He did come in here and announce that he retired from Adventures. I don't know why he chose my chat to say it, but here we are. We kind of already knew that, though. But yeah. Oh, that's good. He seems okay. Well, good for him. He should seem okay. I wish he was okay, but... Oh, got you. Yeah. Yeah. Things kind of ended abruptly. So... It saddens me, because, you know... Man, I don't know. I do miss that friendship, but I will say that it saddens me. Because he worked real hard. He worked real hard on that library. He worked real hard on everything he's accomplished. And for him to just throw it all away. It's just is upsetting to see that. But yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, Olivia is pretty good. She she knows the routine. So she gets excited. She likes to bob for apples now. And she's super funny and cute about it. She knows when I'm setting up. Yeah, she does. She's also listening to me because it's late at night and she's like, why are we... What are you doing? Who are you talking to? But she's getting more familiar with it. Yeah, I'm sorry about the loss of the friendship too. I was kind of hopeful, like, kind of hopeful for a while there that like things would bounce back and maybe we'd be able to hash things out. And that's clearly not the case because it's got to be a two-way street. And I have told him straight up, do not talk about me. Don't talk garbage about me. Nothing. It's over. But I feel bad. I feel bad about saying it that way, but you know, what's done is done. So, and it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I will say that he's welcome in here if he chooses to ever come in here again. I know he's been in here on alt accounts, and I don't blame him for that. But, you know, we all know that it's him. But anyway, it's okay. Life goes on, and it's very strange sometimes, but life does go on. We all make mistakes, right? Right, Olivia? Do some cheers. Yeah, good girl. You're so cute. You're so funny. Really? You want to do more? Cheers. Yeah, cheers. Okay, relax. Who's up? Calm down. You're so cute. I'm still praying you guys talk again soon. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I hope you coming in here doesn't ruffle his feathers. But you've been an amazing friend, sticking by me. At least, you know, more recently, in terms of like me reaching out to you. It wasn't the whole time, but you know, a lot of people reached out to me at the beginning of all of this, and I chose to only talk to you and to select others. Since that server of mine on Discord went away. But, you know, it's like girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like, I'm allowed to have girlfriends. I'm allowed to talk to people who want to talk to me. Like, it's, you know, I don't know. And I've always said since the beginning, like, the truth always has a way of presenting itself down the line. But the thing is, we both made some pretty big mistakes, and like, one of which is like, we shouldn't have involved anybody else in the communities. And if he's got that bad of a problem with me, take it up with me directly, because I'm the kind of person that can handle that. But I can't expect everyone to be on the same page with me. You know what I mean? Like the same level of maturity or whatever what have you. So just be prepared, because showing up here and talking as yourself may trigger you to be banned from his. I don't know. I don't know how he's feeling. I have no idea. We haven't talked in months, but I'm just trying to protect you. That's all. And as much as I love you being here, I know you care about him too. You know. So, and you know he comes first before me. You know that. I'm glad we are friends, Meg. I'm here for you. I may not always message just because I'm dealing with lots of things, but I'm here and will always come back and reach out to you. I hope not. I think I'm allowed to talk to other people. I love Hugh and Wrinkle too. Yeah, I love them both too. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just about like protecting those you care about. And for whatever reason, I am triggering or have been triggering fear and judgment and shame and dishonesty. And I have all of these allegations against me in that realm. And I would love to be able to hash things out, sit things down. Like, I would hop on a plane so quickly if it meant let's hash things out. Let's talk it out. Because it's important to me. I don't know. But it's not even about me. The whole time, it's been about this community of his and protecting that community. Yeah, she can pick up on my emotions changing. But I do appreciate you you being here, you know? Like I said, it all saddens me. I really should have just went radio silent. But no. I didn't. He wished for me to be gone. You know that. He wanted nothing more than for me to just be gone. But instead I was like, but first, quit being in my girls' DMs and demanding things of them beyond a reasonable. Anyway, that's all said and done. But yeah. As long as you're aware of the risks, I mean, I do appreciate you being here and hanging on, but I worry about the BS that people have to deal with, because I understand that he will always come first given the circumstances of everything that he has projected onto the community. And I understand that with respect. Had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears helping him out. Long hours, long phone calls, brainstorming sessions, ranting and raving sessions, being there for a friend. So it sucks, you know, for all that to just go away overnight. And it was probably like the longest 2 weeks of my life before I like got a clue indicative of, in the middle of my move, that it was over. And I'm just like, okay. If you feel that way, there's nothing I can do about your feelings. So, anyway, just because I talk to you and watch yours and Olivia's lives doesn't mean I'm betraying him. I'm here as a friend. Yes, that is correct, and I have to agree. I'm just drinking some Angry Orchard. This is my second one. It's a light beer. This is my timeline beer, actually. I usually only go live for like an hour, but I decided I had like a half of one, and I drank that first, and then opened this one about a half hour ago. So, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Like, I don't think that you're betraying him, but it doesn't matter what I think about the way that that he perceives it, right? So like he's projecting me as his enemy because I have this channel. I go live with my deck. And that offends him. He's been wronged before by people, and he put a lot of trust in me. And I valued him. He inspired me to step up and build a platform of this nature. But at the same time, it's like it was a building block. It was like slowly leading up to me feeling comfortable enough to getting up here and doing this. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to quit sometimes because of him. Of that feeling of, I don't like being accused of betrayal, being betraying someone I care about. You haven't tasted alcohol in a long time and trying to lose weight? Yeah, this is just a light beer. It's like a hard cider. If anything, there's like probably more sugar than alcohol. I don't know. I'm doing pretty good with my weight anyway, so I just drink every once in a while. I'm more like a social drinker. Man, but yeah, that the thing is, it's like friendships come and go, right? Friendships come and go. Seasons of life, that kind of thing. But I will always keep my promises. And I'm not posting anything that's like Wrinkle. I mean, other than the fact that it's a duck traveling the places, but I'm not putting it out there like that. I'm just doing things differently. I guess in a way it can look like I'm capitalizing off of him, but I'm not doing it out of spite. I'm not doing it. Oh, great. Can you let me know if you're still here? Because I think he may have reported me. Shit. Just let me know if you're still here and it's just the viewership going off the charts. Okay, good. All right, thank you. Right now it's telling me 0, so I have no... Sometimes it's not accurate, so... I just wanted to make sure that I'm not talking to myself. I know that I've been reported, though, because of the way that it says. Which means that he's been watching. Awesome. Cool. Okay. I roll my eyes because I'm like, if you're watching, just tune in. Just tune in and talk. You know? Like, why are you playing these games? If you're watching me, why do you care? Exactly. Why would they? Why would they? What am I doing wrong? We know who is reporting. The rats. The rats are reporting. who are still subscribed to me, by the way, which is certainly ironic, given the facts that, like, you know, I walked away, but I also was given the boot. I was not given an opportunity to really come back at all or feel welcomed. And instead, I felt shunned by a community I adored. And I'm just doing the best I can to move on. And he will not let me move on because it's this cat and mouse game that he thinks he's... Yeah. Even if nobody reported me, there's a weird glitch going on my end. Yeah, I'm keeping up with having fun with her, and that's not a problem. I did that anyway, even before he was in my life. However, it's one of those things where I don't even know how to explain it. It's one of those things where I really feel like in my heart, there's a place for redemption. There's a place to talk things out. And there are more important, pressing things on my end that need to be said to him that are not vulgar things or items of discussion about him, but more of the gravitation of why he means something to me, even though we no longer talk. So I'm speaking slowly and calmly so I don't lose my temper, because it's very upsetting to sit here and a little embarrassing to sit here and continue day in and day out doing my thing, but he's the one who gave me the boot, and he's the one that ran from me when all I was trying to do was talk and have a civil conversation with somebody. And he wasn't ready for that, and that's fine. But I proposed a few days ago on my live. I think it was the first Bobbing for Apples live. I think I was like 30 minutes in, 29 minutes in. I don't know. I was around there. And I'm talking for about 15 minutes about how important it is to just be able to hash things out and move on. It's healthy for the both of us to move on. And I made a proposition. I said, you're coming in here with alt accounts. Come in here as yourself to indicate to me that you're ready to chat and open that door even ajar to talk again, because I'm ready for it. I'm willing to set my anger aside and talk to you reasonably so we can maybe have the opportunity here to move forward without me having to stop doing what I'm doing. And the reason why I said all of that is because I am fighting against Fagua for him and Ringle. I dedicated the transition in here to that fight. And that's why I've been putting out the content I've been putting out, but also leaning towards the fight. And it's real. Stuff is happening fast. And you know, on Wednesday morning, after I presented in front of 12 DC council members, I didn't even feel this way in Boston when I did my speech, but after Wednesday's vote and everything getting approved, he was the only person I wanted to call and celebrate with, and I just didn't, and I couldn't. And it's not that I couldn't bring myself to call him, it's that I'm not trying to disrupt his life. I'm not trying to make things worse. I'm not trying to come across any way that's a threat. But for whatever reason, my face triggers him. So, that all being said, I'm dedicating the fight still to him because I know I don't know. I know that it's kind of like a rude awakening, but anyway, it's sad, and I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that things could not be cleansed in an appropriate amount of time. But at the same time, like, I don't want everybody to be involved because it's not their problem. Since he posted that public statement, it never was their problem. And that was almost like an invitation, in hindsight, to invite them to it being their problem. So, yeah. I think I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break. Olivia's going to follow me. And Marge, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? Olivia, are you going to follow me? You going to follow me? You want a break? Come on. Come on. Are you going to stay? Or are you going to go? There you go. Good girl. Come on. Come on, let's go back in. wind things down. Yes. I know. Oh, you do, dude. Right on my seat again. That's okay. Jeez. Come here. Come on. Alright, sorry everybody. I'm back. Whoops. Not without a rude awakening. My little Jesus painting. I'm back. Doing good. Back on track. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's the luck of the draw. But I feel bad that y'all have been taking the heat over there, and I don't know for how long, but it's not great. You know, it's not great. It's very toxic sometimes, and it's not fair. It's not fair to his community, like his friends, to have to deal with that. So I'm sorry to everybody who I inconvenienced and troubled along the way. Yeah, Olivia is super cute. She's so funny. I can't believe it's almost 1 a.m. here. But this is the longest live I've had. And, I appreciate you being here to be able to hear me out. And, you know, we can talk a little bit more in terms of all of that. But, yeah, it's only 9:30. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Are you working tonight? Or are you back home? Sweet. Good, you get to relax. Did you get your walk in, at least? A walk is always good. Yeah, Olivia and I think we're gonna go the weekend of Thanksgiving, like after Thanksgiving, after we eat our meal, we're literally gonna start heading up to Portland, Maine. Because I know you. You used to always talk about it in his chat. You'd be like, getting home and then go for a walk. It's good. I used to do the same thing in my old neighborhood, but now that I moved, I got some crazy neighbors, man. I don't know. That's good. Walk for 2 hours? Wow. It's okay. Yeah, we have a dock here with like a creek. Not at the house, but like you walk like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes down the road, straight down, and there's a nice little creek. And it's gorgeous, especially this time of year. And she stays with me, but I'm gonna have to start like walking her with her stroller, I think, just to be able to like get out, because it's, you know, it's just a lot. There's like a hill and everything, and it's kind of steep, so it's morning, I should rest. Yeah, I worked today, and I've been busting my tail all week, and I figured what better way to kind of like decompress and celebrate this week's efforts and fight than to just be live with a couple of beers. I mean, it's Friday night, and plus I'm not going anywhere tomorrow or doing much of anything other than just cleaning some bird cages and hanging out, which is new for me because normally I'm going and filming content and going and doing something. Always the next thing. Always keeping busy. But I don't have anywhere to be until Sunday, so. Yeah, I know you want to have a duck. It's possible, but with hours of being a nurse, it's hard, you know? Yeah, I appreciate you being here. You know, you mean a lot to me, girl. I care about you. Yeah. We got some more lurkers coming in and out. And I think that's so funny. Because given the time, it's just funny. It's funny to me. Somebody's always watching. And not chatting. Maybe my brother I'm about to say Moo. Maybe my brother Mo is on. But it just depends. Yeah, you like Mo? You like to shake that thing for Mo. Yeah, you do. Yeah, shake that thing. Yeah. Oh, you know who that person is? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's the whole thing. Probably heard everything that I've already said. So. How heavy? She is 4.5 pounds. Just 4.5 pounds of pure love. Okay, fine. Cheers. 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 Hey, that's my leg. What did I say? No, I said cheers. I didn't say punch me. Don't bite me. That hurts. No. Olivia, I know it's late. I'm almost... No. No, ma'am. You need a break. Do you need a break? She did. She gets upset. No, it wasn't really me asking. Or it was Marge. Be mad at Marge. Oh, I'm gonna have bruises now. Thanks a lot, Olivia. Oh my god. Ugh. You know, sometimes I feel like... Sometimes I feel like, what in the hell am I even doing? What am I doing? Ugh. Hey, Mo. Where's my brother? One of my brothers. Y'all hear my husband being all grumpy in the background? The door's shut and you can still hear him. He has a very bassy voice. She was pissed off because Marge was asking about her weight. And I gave her a cheers, and then she started cheersing me. Uh-huh. And now I can't even look at her. Yeah, nobody's calling you fat. If anything, they're calling you fat with a P-H-A-T. Like you're cool. If she don't believe it. Like, well, that's a load of horse doo-doo that I ever heard. Women don't like talking about their weight. Yeah, no. I don't mind talking about my weight. But I'm weird. So, I'm not like most women. Olivia, why are you giving me that look? She's like, why are we still online? Am I gonna go to bed ever? Yeah, she is pretty normal. What in the world? Anyway, it's been 95 minutes on here. Well, cheers to you guys, whether you have water or whatever, on the 95-minute mark, because that's pretty good. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about, like, cleaning this out, one of these out, and just giving her, like, water out of it, just to mess with people one day, to be like, oh, she's having a beer too. But I don't need to be ending up on Reddit and being reported for giving my duck a beer. And with my luck, I would end up going viral for that crap. And then everyone would expect it to happen all the time. And it would just be so annoying to have to deal with. Olivia, can you shake that thing for Mo? Mo Stooge, he really likes it when you shake that thing. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm almost done. Yeah, she does get happy when you visit. You need to visit more often. And Liz is fast asleep. I told her, I said, just have the night off. It's fine. I'm going on there live, like, for a little while. That's what I said. But then I'm like, you know, people came in. We talked. We conquered. We did it. We did thing. Olivia, you're so funny. I know. You're ready to go night-night? Are you ready to go night-night? You ready to say goodnight to everybody? I'm working on my last few sips. I got, like, I don't know, a little bit left. Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah. So, is that other person who I think it is? Yeah, Olivia. What is it? Do you hear Daddy? Yeah, he's walking around. I don't know. I don't know how to see names. I don't even really care. I'm just wondering, because you said you know who it was. So I'm like, is it who I think it is? And you're like, what's the name? I'm just going to stare and blink. Can you figure it out? You can say yes or no. I'm not saying the name. Oh, of course. Olivia Gray! We did it! Job well done. We finished our second beer. I know, there's no more to cheers. I'm sorry. Just wanted to know the username. I don't know what the username is. I mean, we all know anyways. It's fine. We're gonna go to bed. So, every time we end the chat, we get up and we do a little takeaway, right? Olivia wants to tell the chat goodnight and give a kiss. Mm-hmm. Say goodnight. Say, I'm going to bed. My mom kept me up way too late, past my bedtime. Not really. She kind of goes to bed this time. Marge says goodnight and is giving you kisses. So I hope you have sweet dreams. And thank you so very much for being here, despite the risks of being here. Auntie Marge loves you. Yes, give her a kiss. Yes, very nice. Did you feel the spit that came with it? Good night.